Unang-una, the foreign assisted projects, which are the large projects that we so direly need. In DOTR, for example, yung mahiwagang traffic, nako, ikaw, lumalagari ka, Karen, mula Makati hanggang Quezon City. Yung Metro Manila Subway, wala ng pag-asa. Yung North-South commuter train, wala na rin sa DOTR. Also,
Alright. Now, Senator Marcos, hindi niyo po pinirmahan ang budget na ito at inilarawan niyo po siya na giniling budget. But you have Senate President Tito Soto describing this as one of the cleanest budgets ever.
ay nako, marami akong comment, ayoko makipag-disagree, ano? Pero the reality is, the claim that it's the cleanest is prone to challenge. It's certainly the sneakiest. Kumbaga, yung pork, tinadtad-tadtad, pinarte-parte, at binahabahagi, pero kahit giniling pa yan, ang pork, baboy pa rin. Kaya very fatty po ang budget natin. We can see that, as commented by so many, unang-una, the foreign assisted projects, which are the large projects that we so direly need. In DOTR, for example, yung mahiwagang traffic, nako, ikaw, lumalagari ka, Karen, mula Makati hanggang Quezon City. Yung Metro Manila Subway, wala ng pag-asa. Yung North-South commuter train, wala na rin sa DOTR. Also, we have the DPWH, the big projects there, the Metro Manila pumping stations, na alam naman natin, wala nang pag-asa rin yung Malabon, ang Caloocan hanggang sa Navotas. Parati na lang binabaha, konting ulan, pati Senado, pambihira. At saka yung mga tulay, Cavite to Bataan. So this huge infrastructure projects that garner enormous commitment funds. Nagbabayad tayo dyan para lang hawakan yung pera. And syempre, nakakahiya. Parang naging balasubas ang Pilipinas, ayaw natin magbayad. So all these funds have been set aside. And ano ang linagay? Ito na nga ang mga porky. Ito na yung mga giniling na taba na nagmula sa mga FMR. Ayan, very nice. Ako talagang advocate for agriculture. And yet, itong FMR, Farm to Market Road, more than double. Ibig sabihin, talagang naging farm to pocket road kaya. At saka yung mga ayuda, kadami-dami ng mga ayuda. Ano ba nangyari? At ako hindi ako against ayuda. We know that everyone needs a helping hand, particularly when there's a storm, a disaster, man-made or otherwise. Certainly, everyone needs a leg up. And yung AIX tupad, kaya lang, bakit lumobo ng ganyang kalaki? Higit sa lahat, yung sa may sakit ba, yung maifip ng DOH, pinaglalaban ko noon, sana ibigay na lang sa mga local hospital. Tagal kong governor, naghihikahos lahat ng local hospital. Bakit ibibigay na naman per district sa mga iba't ibang politiko? At ang Pilipino ba, kailangan lumuhod sa politiko para maging, para magamot, para makapasok sa ospital, para makalabas ng ospital? Parang sa akin, hindi yata tama yun.
Alright, okay. Isa-isahin po natin yan, Senator Marcos. So, it's been described as soft pork. Magkano po ba talaga sa tansya po ninyo ang soft pork sa budget na ito?
Well, marami kasi dyan na sinasabing soft pork. May talagang out and out pork, ano, yung mga ayuda. Isang katerba kasi yung ayuda Ang dami. Kaya nga nagtataka ako, ba't ganyan kadaming ayuda? May eleksyon na naman ba? Pero kung tutuusin, unang-una, may eleksyon ng BARM. May eleksyon din ng mga barangay kapitan natin. Kaya huwag tayong makakalimot. And of course, alam naman natin, may schedule daw. The charges will be filed January 15. Babaklasin sa February 1 ang ICI. And by February 6, ayan na, dan. Alam na natin, impeachment. Ayan na naman, umpisahan na naman. Kaya nakaka-nervyos and abala talaga ako. Now, of course, the president has come out with a veto. A veto na kahapon. I don't have the gory details. But from what I gather, these are vetoes only to do with the unprogrammed. Maraming nagtatanong sa akin, ano ba yung unprogrammed na yan? Parating pinag-uusapan. Yung unprogrammed, kumbaga sa household, kapag nakachamba ka, nakapagtipid ka, nakadali ka ng murang bigas, pag may savings ka, o yung anak mo, o at least hindi na nagastosan, nagka-scholar, ayun. Yun ang ating unprogrammed. Kumbaga, nagkaroon ka ng extra income. So in truth and in fact, the unprogrammed funds are not a part of the 6.8 trillion budget. They're
Yeah.
not a part of the budget kasi wala pang pera yan eh.
Mm-mm.
So, in fact, yung veto is no veto at all because not a single of the line items and programs and projects has been vetoed. Unprogrammed lang. Nakakatawa pa nga yung
Kumbaga, it does not exist yet. That's the best way
Wala.
to put it. It does not
Tama.
exist. Mm.
Correct. Wala pang datong. Wala pang
Yeah,
savings. Yun, just in case makachamba tayo. Ayun, parang gano'n. Kaso ngayon, ang nakakatawa, yung nakita ko, yung assistance to government-controlled and owned corporations, kung tutuusin, bakit tatanggalin yun? There's no need to veto that. Dahil that's just an accounting effort. It's from one government corporation to the national government. Parang iba lang sa listahan. Ilipat mo lang yun eh. Ba't mo i-veto yun? Accounting error lang yan. Kumbaga, accounting magic lang yan. The same has to do also with the DTI CARS program. That's our automotive effort under the DTI. May utang tayo dyan sa Toyota at iba pang investor. And the utang is a tax incentive. So once again, there's no cash outlay. There's no need to veto because all you're doing is writing down, teka, they are qualified to get the following incentives. So nag-aalangan ako sa veto, nakakatawa eh.
So are you saying this is just for show? These are token vetoes?
Well, I'm just saying that there are no veto at all. Nothing was vetoed among the pork giniling. Kompleto yung giniling natin. Andyan pa rin yung farm to market program, the completely untested school building program, which as you know in the past, talaga naman 22 classrooms lang sa isang taon. Bakit ka
Under the
mag-repair yan?
DPWH.
Oo, tapos bibigyan mo ng 85 billion. Nagulat naman ako. Sabi ko nga, hindi ba dapat i-pilot muna yan? Tapos pag tinignan mo yung listahan ng mga, hindi ko naman minamaliit, pag tinignan mo yung listahan ng mga NGO at yung iba pa, parang yung iba affiliated sa politiko, wala naman experience sa pagpapatayo ng anuman school building. Nakaka-nervyos dapat i-pilot muna. Sa akin lang
Okay. Now, Senator Marcos, you actually sat at the BICAM and you were quite active at the BICAM. So, isa-isahin natin, no? Because inisa-isa po ninyo itong soft pork na nagsitaasan po siya. I want to read it for the audience. This is what has been described as bloated aid. Yung AIC 63.9 billion pesos na, ang MAIF, ito ang Medical Assistance Fund, 51.6 billion pesos na, ang tupad is 22.4 billion pesos na. During the BICAM, what made it very difficult for you and other senators to lower, I think, the amount of these soft pork projects? Sino po ang hindi pumayag?
sabihin ko ang totoo, parang mag-isa lang ako doon. Ang
Okay.
totoo, Bongo came to join us for the minority. After a while, ayaw na niya. Nag-give up na siya. Unang-una, puyat na kami. And secondly, we're clearly outvoted. There was a real effort on the part of both Congresswoman Swansing and Senator Gatchalian to make it transparent, to put it online, to have live streaming, etc. Pero ang totoo, kung nanood kayo, di ba napakahaba ng mga suspension, postponement, bulungan, papatayin muna yung live stream, ang tagal-tagal, at walang katapusan yung pagte-telephone. Ang daming tumatawag, orders from on high ba yun? And we were always aghast when they came back. There was already some kind of an agreement. And as much as I was jumping up and down, protesting, that we don't need all these repeat, for example, napaka-redundant ng presidential assistance to farmers, 10 billion, it came out of nowhere. Sumulpot lang yan sa BICAM. Huwag nilang sasabihin walang insertion sa BICAM. Dahil wala talaga yan sa original budget. Ang usapan namin, yung AIX na lang, yun ang talagang tutulong. Whether disaster, agricultural, at iba pa. Bakit meron na naman bago? Nagdoble-doble na, magiging magulo. At anong listahan na naman ang ibibigay dyan? Kapag agricultural, rice farmer lang ba yan sa RSBS? O paano yung fisher folk na mas mahirap pa?